Thank you for watching this video about how to register as a volunteer for the 2017 Steubenville Atlantic Conference. So, like all registration for the conference, you'll start at our website, www.steubenville.ca. On the right-hand side, click the big blue Register Now button to go on to the next page, and you'll select the volunteer registration. The conference is held at Dalhousie University in Halifax. As a volunteer, you can choose whether you want to stay on campus or commute in each day. There's no cost to actually volunteer at the conference, but if you'd like accommodations, which include a private dorm room and all meals during the conference, there is a cost to us, so we do pass on a portion of that to you to offset our expenses. We charge volunteers $75 per person for the weekend accommodations. If you choose not to have accommodations, be an off-campus volunteer, right down here, you will receive lunch and supper on Saturday. So I'm going to pick on-campus volunteer. And at this stage, you also have the option to buy one of our limited edition conference t-shirts. These are different every year to reflect our conference theme. They'll also be available for purchase at the conference bookstore on the weekend, but if you're interested in buying one, it's much better to pre-order it now just to make sure you guarantee your size will be in stock. So I'm going to order one now and then hit next. So from here, you're taken to our registration form, and you'll just need to fill that out with all your information. It's pretty straightforward. We have a number of different ministries that you can choose to volunteer in at the conference. So you'll see a list here at this question. If you're not sure what area you'd like to register with, or you have some questions about the roles, give us a call at the office, a call or an email, and we can answer any questions or talk you through that. So we also ask when you're available to volunteer. We like to try to schedule the volunteers to make sure we're making the best use of everyone's time. So here, just put any time when you're interested in helping out. You can select all of the slots or just a few. It's up to you depending on your availability. The last question here is our waiver. So I'll agree to that and then hit next to get taken to the next page. So because I did choose the on-campus accommodations and I purchased a t-shirt, I'm taken to some payment options. You can either pay by credit card through our secure site. As you can see, we take Visa and MasterCard, or I'm going to choose to mail in a check and pay that way. So because I'm paying by mail, there's no payment taken through the site. Instead, I'll print out this last page, the registration confirmation, and send it along with my check to this address down here, our office address. And that's it. You're all done at this stage. So within 24 hours of registering, you should receive an automated email from our system confirming that your registration went through. This will be sent to the email address that you used in your registration form. If you don't hear anything in this time frame, please just let us know at steubenville@halifaxyarmouth.org. Once you've registered, the last step, but maybe the most important one, is ensuring that you've gone through all of our requirements for safe environment. As you can imagine, as a youth conference, we do have fairly stringent requirements in place to ensure the safety of all our youth participants. So if you're from the Archdiocese of Halifax-Yarmouth, you'll need to make sure you comply with our Archdiocesan Responsible Ministry and Safe Environment Protocol. So this means that you should read through the Responsible Ministry Protocol itself, sign the acknowledgement that you've read and you understand the protocol and the covenant of care in particular, and complete your information sheet with all your personal information. You'll also need to submit a criminal record check and a vulnerable sector search because you're working with youth. So if you are in the diocese and you have a parish, all this information is available on the diocesan website, halifaxyarmouth.org, but your best bet and where you should start is really to contact your parish, and they'll put you in touch with your parish responsible ministry coordinator. They should be able to answer your questions and walk you through the process. If you don't have a parish or you can't get in touch with the right person at your parish, just let us know and we can answer any questions or help you however we can. If you're from outside of our archdiocese, you can start by contacting us and we'll help you with the process because it is a little bit different for those not in our diocese. The documentation for the Responsible Ministry Protocol is good for 3 years, but after that it expires. So even if you've done it in the past, you've gone through the process, just ensure that it's up to date and you're all set for this summer. Thank you so much for your interest in volunteering for the conference. We could never do what we do without the dedication of all our volunteers, and we really look forward to working with you this summer.